Good morning, children. Welcome to class 12th biology. Children, in a previous video, we have discussed about menstrual cycle, and now today in this video we will discuss about fertilization and implantation. Okay, so fertilization, you know very well. Fertilization is the process in which male and female gametes fuse together and form zygote. Okay, means haploid male and haploid female gamete come in contact and fuse together to form diploid cell, that is zygote. Okay, and implantation, that is when the cleavage start in the zygote, it develops into blastocyst, and this blastocyst attached to the innermost layer of the uterus, that is implantation. Implantation, I repeat once again, the transfer of blastocyst from fallopian tube to uterus. Okay, this is implantation. Okay, both the process will discuss in detail. Okay, so start from the fertilization. So children, you know very well, during coitus, semen is released by the penis into the vagina, and this process is known as insemination. Okay, means semen released from the penis and it goes into the female reproductive tract. Okay, and the name of process, that is insemination. Okay, so the semen contain the sperms, and sperms are the motile. They can move from one place to another place. That's why they can easily reach to the female reproductive tract, because these sperms are the motile. Okay, children. Clear? See here, the motile sperms swim rapidly and pass through the cervix and enter into the uterus and finally reach to the ampullary region of the fallopian tube. Okay, ampullary region of the fallopian tube. Okay, fallopian tube have three region, and out of three, ampullary region is one of the part of the fallopian tube. Okay, clear about this? The sperms goes to the ampullary region of the fallopian tube. Okay, ampullary region, that is the site of fertilization. Okay, the sperms goes to the ampullary region and egg is also come to the ampullary region where fertilization process will takes place. Okay, clear? See, the ovum released by the ovary is also transported to the ampullary region where fertilization takes place. Okay, I repeat once again, fallopian tube, that is the part of female reproductive tract. Okay, in fallopian tube a part is there, that name is ampullary region, where fertilization process will takes place. Okay, so fertilization can only occur if the ovum and sperm are transported simultaneously to the ampullary region. Means at one time both come in contact with each other. Okay, means if the egg is there, then sperm come at that time and they fuse to the egg, then fertilization will takes place. But if egg is there and sperms are coming late, so the fertilization chances will be less. Okay, so the most of the chances of fertilization when sperms and egg are coming simultaneously. Okay, clear? Children, I repeat, the process of fusion of a sperm with ovum is called fertilization. Okay, now you got it what I'm saying to you. Fertilization, that is fusion of sperm, that is male gamete, and ovum, that is female gamete. Fusion of sperm and ovum to form zygote, and the process is called fertilization. Okay, clear? See here, during fertilization, a sperm come in contact with zona pellucida layer of the ovum. Okay, I will show in picture where the zona pellucida layer is found. Okay, when the sperm come in contact with the layer, then certain changes occur there. Okay, due to some changes in the membrane. Okay, the sperm enter into the ovum, but due to certain changes, the additional entry of the sperm will be blocked. Okay, means after entry of one sperm, the zona pellucida layer got certain changes in their membrane, and it blocks the additional entry of sperms. Okay, means only one sperms can come in the ovum, other will block. Okay, clear? Now you can see in the picture. Okay, it's a diagram of the ovum. It have the three layer. The innermost layer, that is corona radiata. Okay, second one second, I'll enlarge the image. Okay, the second, that is a pre-vitelline space is there. Okay, you can see the first one. Okay, the innermost layer, that is pre-vitelline space, and second zona pellucida, and the outermost, that is this. Okay, clear? So when the sperm come in contact with this layer, okay, this layer, zona pellucida, okay, it allow the entry of first sperm. But when the first sperm come in contact with the zona pellucida, it got certain changes in their membrane. Due to that, it blocks the entry of additional sperm. Okay, clear? Got it what I'm saying to you? Next, see, thus it ensure that only one sperm can fertilize ovum. Okay, as I told you, only one can enter into the ovum, other will not. Okay, clear? Now children, the secretion of the acrosome help the sperm to enter into the cytoplasm of the ovum. Okay, if you remember, the outermost structure that are found on the head region of the sperm, that is known as acrosome. Okay, so the acrosome synthesized some enzymes. Okay, and these enzymes provide capacitation to the sperm. Okay, for movement. Okay, these enzymes provide movement to the sperm, and due to that, the sperm enter into the ovum. Okay, clear? So acrosome secretes some enzymes, and they play important role in the capacitation of the sperm. Okay, clear? Children, after that, what happened when the sperm enter into the ovum? Okay, so then the nucleus, the haploid nucleus, the haploid chromosome of the male transfer into the ovum. Then in ovum already the haploid gametes or nucleus of the female is there. So two haploid nucleus are there, one from male and one another from the female. So both they are fertilized. Okay, they fuse together these both gamete will fuse together. Okay, haploid is represented by n and another haploid is represented by n. So n plus n is equals to 2n. Okay, so when these two haploid gamete fuse together, they form 2n, that is diploid cell, and the diploid cell is known as the zygote. Okay, clear? See, the haploid nucleus of the sperm and also the haploid nucleus of ovum fuse together to form a diploid zygote. Okay, clear about this fertilization? The one main point in this we have to remember, that is the sex of the baby has been decided at this stage itself. Okay, means the male gamete also have their chromosome XY, and the female gamete they have their chromosome, that is XX. So the sex of the baby, the sex of the fetus will decide at this stage itself. Okay, how it possible? See here, as I told you, the human female have the chromosome, that is XX, and the human male have the chromosome, that is XY. Okay, these are sex chromosomes. Okay, in human 23 pairs chromosomes are found there. 22 pairs of the chromosome are known as autosomes, and the one pair, that is XX or XY, is known as sex chromosome. Okay, clear? So these sex chromosomes decide the sex of the baby. Okay, see here, haploid gamete produce ova have the sex chromosome X, whereas in female gamete the sex chromosome is X or Y. Means in female that is XX, and in male the two chromosomes are there, that is X or Y. So the 50% of the sperm carry the X chromosome, and while the 50% carry the Y chromosome. Okay, the 50% of the sperm carry the X chromosome and 50% carry the Y chromosome. Okay, clear? After fusion of the male and female gametes, the zygote could carry XX or XY depending on whether the sperm carrying X or Y. Okay, so we can say that the sex of the baby is fully depend on the sperm, not on ovum or egg, because egg or ovum have only X chromosome, 2X chromosome, but the male sperm have the X or Y chromosome. If the male X chromosome is fused to the female chromosome, then the baby child is the female. But if Y chromosome of the male is come in contact with the ovum, then the sex of the child is male. Okay, clear? XX female, XY male. Okay, clear? See here, the zygote carry XX would develop into the female baby. Okay, XX, that is female baby, and XY would form a male. Clear? Now you will discuss deeply about this in the chapter number 5. Okay, chromosomal pattern, sex determination, we have a topic in chapter 5. We will deeply discuss about this there. Okay, clear? XX female baby and XY, that is male baby. Okay, clear? You got it? When the zygote is made, now the cleavage start in the zygote, means division will be start there. Okay, when the zygote is made, then the cleavage or division will start in the zygote. Okay, in the oviduct region. Oviduct, that is fallopian tube. Okay, so first of all, it formed two cells, then 4, 8, 16 daughter cell, and called blastomers. Okay, the division start there. First of all, single cell zygote is there, then it form the two cell, then 4, 8, 16 cell. Okay, and it is known as the blastomers. Clear? The embryo with 8 to 16 blastomers is called morula. Okay, if the embryo have 8 to 16 blastomers, it is known as the morula. Okay, clear? The morula also continue to divide and transforms into the blastocyst. Okay, this blastocyst then transfer into the uterus. Okay, clear? 8 to 16 blastomers is known as the morula, and it again continue to divide, and the morula form the blastocyst, and this blastocyst is moved further into the uterus, and this event of the sexual reproduction is called implantation. Okay, implantation, clear? When the blastocyst move further into the uterus. Okay, it is known as the implantation. Clear? In blastocyst, they have the blastomers there. Okay, so the blastomer in the blastocyst are arranged in the outer layer called trophoblast. Okay, so the outer layer of the blastocyst is called trophoblast and is made up of blastomers. Okay, the first layer have formed in the blastocyst and the layer that is trophoblast. Okay, clear? Now the innermost layer, the inner layer, inner group of cell are attached to the trophoblast, that is known as the inner cell mass. Okay, means the cells inside the trophoblast, okay, will grow there, and these cells are known as the inner cell mass. Okay, clear? Now in blastocyst we have two things, that is outer layer, that name is trophoblast, and the inner layer, inner cells are there, that is inner cell mass. Okay, clear? Remember two things in the blastocyst. First, that is trophoblast, and second, that is inner cell mass, that is the group of cell. Okay, see in the picture now. Picture, you can see there it is ovum. Okay, when sperms come in contact with ovum, the male haploid gametes and the female haploid gametes, these two are fused together, they form zygote. Okay, then in zygote the cleavage start, they form 2 cell to 4 cell, then 8 cell, after that 16 cell. Okay, the stage of 8 to 16 blastomers is called morula. Okay, clear? The cleavage, you got it what I'm saying to you? The 2 cell are formed, then 4 cell are formed, then 8 cell, then 16. 8 to 16 stage of the blastomers is called morula. Okay, and morula continue to divide 16 to 32, and the 32 stage of the blastomers is called blastocyst, and this stage is transformed to the innermost layer of the uterus, and this process is called implantation. Okay, by the use of this picture you can easily understand. See here, this is the female reproductive tract. In this, ovary is there. This ovary release the egg. Okay, and the fimbriae receive this egg here. Then after that, this egg goes to the isthmus region of the ampullary region of the fallopian tube, and from here the sperms are coming to the ovum, then sperm and egg fuse together and form zygote. Then the cleavage start in the zygote. It form 2 daughter cell, then 4, then 8, after that 16, 16 to 32. And the 32 stage, when this 32 stage will transform to the innermost layer of the uterus is called implantation. Okay, where the embryo will develop and embryo will grow into a fetus. Okay, clear children? Any problem regarding that? Any confusion? Very simple, very easy. If you learn very carefully, you can learn better. Okay, so if you remember, I told two things in the blastocyst. The first layer, that is trophoblast, layer, and the second, that is inner cell mass. Okay, so the trophoblast that get attached to the endometrium. The trophoblast of the blastocyst attached to the endometrium of the uterus. Okay, endometrium is the part of uterus and the trophoblast is the part of the blastocyst. Okay, these both are attached. Clear? Now second, that is inner cell mass. It is also a part of the blastocyst. Inner cell mass gets differentiate as embryo. Okay, it develops into embryo. Okay, after attachment, the uterine cell divide rapidly and cover the blastocyst. Okay, as a result, the blastocyst become embedded in endometrium of the uterus. Okay, and this process is called implantation. We have discussed in detail about implantation. Okay, remember one thing, endometrium is the innermost layer of the uterus. Okay, clear? And the blastocyst that form from the zygote. So the blastocyst attached to the endometrium and the process is called implantation, and this leads to the pregnancy. Okay, clear? So the two topics we have covered, first fertilization, second implantation. Okay, I hope you have understood properly.